They're taller, they're stronger, and they are a lot newer. And apparently, they are the future of Warhammer 40k. But ever since the Primaris Space Marines crash landed into the lore, fans have been asking the same question. Are Primaris Space Marines ruining Warhammer 40k? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the spiciest topics in all of Warhammer 40k, the rise of the Primaris Space Marines. Are they a lore-enhancing evolution, or a lore-destroying retcon? Stick around, because we're breaking down the arguments, the controversies, and how the Primaris have changed the universe forever. Introduced in 2017 during the 8th edition, Primaris Space Marines are essentially Space Marines 2.0. Created by Archmagus Belisarius Cawl under the orders of none other than Rabute Guilliman. They're bigger, faster, and they come with weapons that are basically your bolter, but better. Plasma that doesn't explode as much, Gravis armor, fancy new tanks, you get the idea. One of the biggest criticisms is simple. Primaris Space Marines feel like a massive retcon. For decades, the lore told us Space Marines were the pinnacle of human genetic engineering. Then suddenly, bam! Cawl had an even better version cooking in the basement for 10,000 years, and some fans feel like this undermines the mystique and limitations that defined the Imperium. With the Primaris Space Marines replacing the Firstborn models on shelves and in codices, a lot of players feel like their old armies are being quietly phased out. Story-wise, the Firstborn are portrayed as, well, kind of outdated, which is wild considering they beat demons, Xenos, heretics, and let's be honest, the laws of physics for 30 plus years. There are also awkward lore questions that the Primaris Space Marines introduced, like how did Cawl get all this tech approved during the Age of Apostasy? Why didn't the Inquisition vaporize him? Where did the resources come from? Some players feel like the explanation, well, Cawl is a genius, trust us, is a little thin. Now, whether you like them or not, the Primaris Space Marines pushed the story forward. Warhammer 40k was stuck in a time is frozen forever mode for decades. Now, Guilliman's return, the Indomitus Crusade, and the Great Rift all gave 40k a narrative jumpstart. The Imperium has always been about extremes. Ancient tech rediscovered, lost knowledge found, forbidden experiments secretly continued. Cawl and the Primaris actually fit that theme very well. They're not perfect, they're actually another gamble. Now, the Primaris Space Marines open new story doors. They allow for new chapter founding myths, internal rivalries, cross-generational tensions, and darker questions about transhumanism in the Imperium. They're not just bigger Marines, they're a catalyst for new stories and new adventures. So, are the Primaris Space Marines ruining the lore? Honestly, it depends on what you value the most. If you love the static, mythic, grimdark stasis of older 40k, Primaris Space Marines feel like a lore-bending intrusion. But if you wanted progression, evolution, and a galaxy that actually changes, they're a breath of fresh air. Well, as fresh as air gets in the 41st millennium. At the end of the day, Primaris Space Marines aren't going anywhere. Games Workshop is steering the story forward, and the Imperium is evolving brutally, chaotically, and in true 40k fashion. But what do you think? Are the Primaris Space Marines ruining the lore, improving it, or just part of the eternal cycle of new edition, new toys? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more Warhammer 40k deep dives, and remember, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only debate.